Hello, this is Geeky Dragon, and today we will be going over the 3 starting stats for the various dragon breeds. This one is, the first one which I'm showing off is a Nocturne. All my 3, what's the word? My 3, examples are all level 1s of the various breeds that come with these stones naturally. After I give you a little overview, I will go over. So this is what all level 1 dragons will look like besides their basic builds. Alright. And these 3 builds are, in my mind, what I call warriors, which comes with the mages, with the meditate, and protectors with the anticipate. These are how my mind groups them. The 2 most common are the warriors and the mages. But without further ado, my example dragon here is named Hydrania. She's a female wind, but her energy stone is Scratch, which is a low damage scratching attack that generates some breath. Shroud and it deals with the stats that you want to focus on with them are strength, agility, and quickness when it comes to this, but your main stat for damage output is strength. Scratch is a low damage scratching attack that generates some breath. Shroud is a medium damage melee attack. The target takes damage from bleeding for a short time. This lasts about 3 turns. There are also elemental slashes, which I will go over in a future video that will that takes the strength stat, but also adds elemental damage to it. I can't remember them right offhand, but and there's also Eliminate, which is good for this stat, which also works with strength. Eliminate is one of those high tier battle stones that everyone wants. It costs about 350 gems to get in the auction house last time I checked, and that's the cost of a full undrained, a level 25 dragon without any stones and without stats. The dragons that are naturally occurring in this form are going from plentiful breeds, which are the 3 that you get your 4 choices as when you first start. The warriors are the guardians and the mirrors. Common breeds are the ridgeback and spirals. Uncommon breeds, there isn't any. Limited breeds are both the imperial and nocturnes. And the rare breed is Wildclaw. They all come with the Scratch and the Shred. mages come with Meditate and Contus. Meditate is a cast. The caster will focus on the surrounding magical energies, generating a large amount of breath, reduces physical damage dealt by 75% for 2 turns. And Contus deals neutral magic damage and weakens the target, decreasing their offensive capabilities. Mages also have 2 elemental attacks. One is a generic bolt, which is a minor level attack that just gives them magical elemental damage plus what I call the flight special ability. Both the bolt and the flight special ability cost the same amount of breath, but the special ability also comes with an added bonus of some kind. For example, I am in the wind flight, and the wind special ability is the equivalent of confuse. It has the added ability of confusing the opponent to where it attacks itself, or anyone randomly with scratch. And these natural mages include from plentiful to rare, Fae and Tundras, Pearl Catchers, Sky Dancers, and Codies. Now I will be going over the various Battlestones later on in this video. That's if my computer still works. And the rarest of the 2, which are only found in 2 breeds, is what I call the Protector ones, which has Anticipate and Shroud. Anticipate is the caster steals itself, reducing the damage the attacks made against them for the next turn, and generates 15 breath when hit. Now there's another ability stone called, I'm forgetting its name, but Ryunosuke has it. So, which is Guard. You time this with an Anticipate, and you have basically a guard dragon that will protect your warrior or whoever, another dragon, plus itself, and it will get breath if it shields while minimizing damage. He's one of my trainer dragons, and I will be showing how I train in a later video. But yeah, the 2 with the natural Anticipate are Snipers and Bog Sneak. But those are the 2 starting, the 3 starting stats for the Coliseum, which is the Guard, which gives you Anticipate and Shred, Mages, and Warriors. Now that next we will be going over the Battlestones, which are here. Now you can get any of these through fighting in the Coliseum for a long enough period of time, these will drop for you eventually. Again, scratch, meditate, are energy stones. These are the elemental bolts right here. Mana for arcane. Boulder is for earth. Flame is for fire. Frigid is for the ice flight. Bright bolt is for the light. Shock bolt is for the lightning. Vile bolt is for the plague. Dark bolt is for the shadow. Hydro bolt is for the water. Zephyr bolt is wind. Leaf bolt is for nature, and these are very common. I'm going to be using them on what I'm going to be calling the archer dragons that use these, but not the next stat, which is the elemental slashes, which don't give you extra damage like Shroud, but they do give you elemental advantages, because it's like the Coliseum is like a slightly more complex rock paper scissors game, and I will be going over that in another video. So there are times when having a elemental slash instead of a shred is an actual good idea. But rune slash is for arcane. Rock slash is for earth. Blazing is for fire. But each ability stone has a level that the dragon has to be at. Like the bolts and the slashes, they have to be at level 5 to use. Freezing slash is ice. Blinding slash is light. Thunder slash is lightning. Jungle slash is a nature. Pestilent slash is a plague. Mist slash is for shadow. Wave slash is for water. Gust slash is for wind. But yeah, the scratch, meditates, and shreds are for required you get at level 1. Haste is an ability stone. It accentuates the senses of the target, allowing them to attack much faster. This actually works in a support dragon. When you have one warrior dragon and one support, it actually helps when you're training a boulder or a dragon that you're planning on exalting. Concentration strengthens the brain power of the target. Their intelligence stats will be increased for a short duration. This will increase the attack power of your all your magic attacks except for Gluntus. I haven't put it on a dragon yet, but I'm planning on to eventually. Reflect places a barrier around it, and whatever spells hit it will reflect, but at the same time it will reflect both harmful and beneficial spells. And somehow did that. Bolster is an ability stone, also level 5. Places a barrier around the target, absorbing some of the damage from attackers. Ward places a barrier around the target that will absorb a small amount of magical damage from attackers. Rally is it's very much needed. A lot of people will go for it when it comes to warriors. The target becomes empowered with incredible vigor, increases their strength for a short duration. For example, if you have what is called an eliminate, when the higher levels, when it comes to my dragons, I would have to do a scratch plus an eliminate. With rally, it gives you some breath, and like 5 breath, and plus you can go straight for an attack. That will fully kill. Will allow eliminate to do its job without having to attack the opponent beforehand. Regeneration: the surrounding the target in a restored aura. For a short duration, the target will continuously regenerate health. These are level 5. Berserker is an augment stone, grants 5 strength, 2 quickness, and 1 agility. You have to be at level 17 to put this on. Your dragon has to be on level 17 to be able to put this on your dragon. Scholar grants 5 intelligence, 2 quickness, and 1 agility, also level 17. So, Warrior Stone, Mage/Healer Stone. Discipline grants your Meditate ability a 50% chance to generate twice as much breath. It is an accessory stone. The level required for a dragon to be able to put this on is level 9. Ambush is also a level 9 accessory stone, grants a dragon the ability to strike first when a battle begins. After this attack, they will fall into their normal place in the turn lineup. The Anticipate is a level 1 energy stone. The caster steals themselves, reducing the damage of attacks made against them for the next turn, and generates 15 breath when hit. You know how another thing to notice is Baldwin's Brew, which I will be covering in a later video, allows you to make some visual variation between certain stones, like a silver glow meditate, and what's on my 2 progenitors. Once you make the variation, its required level drops down to level 1. So keep that in mind. Contus is another stone, and like I said before, the concentration does not help increase the amount of damage dealt by a Contus, but it will help with our next lineup, which are the special abilities of the 11 flights. Enfeeble is the Arcane's ability stone. It requires level 12. Costs the same amount of breath, though. Summons an ominous runic circle beneath the enemy. Has the chance to apply Amplify. Increases magical damage against the target. May only be used by arcane dragons. Which means hit this first. If it applies Amplify, which you'll know because there'll be a little symbol on the enemy, it will increase any damage done by magical attacks going forward. Shroud is a shadow ability that has a chance to apply blind. Decreases the target's accuracy, may only be used by shadow dragons. It is a one where it's like it has a higher chance of missing. Seer is a fire. Dragon special ability. It can apply burn, which is a fire equivalent of bleeding. Seer is but that's Seer. Contaminate is an infection, infects the target with contagious rot. Has the chance to apply virus. Target takes damage from restorative abilities. May only be used by plague dragons. This one might... So in other words, if you had, for example, one of the things that skill that I was planning on doing was having 2 dragons, one with the ability to reflect, and sending a healing ability out there, having it bounce to a restorative regeneration, bounce off of it, go to an enemy, and then apply contaminate on it, the virus on it. It just seemed like fun. Fossilized Assault is the Earth ability. Earthlight's ability. The target defenses is increased, but they can petrify increases the target's defenses, but they cannot act, move, or the like. Disorient is winds, which the target has a chance to attack friend or foe only with scratch. So if you use this on a meditate, good mage for one of the venues is the Volcano Vaults vents, because both their bosses are meditate bosses, and they're both weak to wind. And it's fun to watch a snake scratch. It's like, and they only do 1 damage after that, if you have 3 level 25s. Enamor is the light ability, light dragon's ability, and it applies silence. Target cannot use abilities. Shock is the lightning's dragon's ability. The target has a chance, which it's a hit or miss on if the target can attack or not. Drown has a chance to reduce the speed of the enemy, and it is a water dragon specialty. Congeal is a ice dragon's ability, and it prevents the dragon from attacking. Envenom is a nature ability, and it has the chance to apply poison, and it is basically like Shroud, but with elemental damage. Aid heals the target for a small amount of health. It is a level 3 ability. Clobber is a low damage attack that takes a chance to stun the enemy for a duration of their next turn based on the caster's defense. Haven't used this stone at all. Plan on to, but it's like I can't tell you how it would work. The Tincture of Dissolution resets 1 dragon's attributes to 5 and refunds all earned stat points. Breed-related bonuses will also be refunded. Used from a dragon's stats window in the Coliseum. When they revamped the Coliseum, they gave you 3 for free, and it's like I'm waiting for me to like give me like do a really big I effed up for that. Field Manual gives the wearer the ability to see the breath bars. I wish they would do more with this, like give your dragons the ability to know what their abilities and stats when you hover over the enemy, but instead it's just like breath bars. Shell hybrid fragments gives you 2 agility and 2 vitality, but this can only be used with water, nature, light, or wind dragons. Glass grants 2 intelligence and 2 quickness, and empowers lightning, ice, or arcane. If I remember, and here's an obsidian can be only used by earth, plague, shadow, or fire dragons with 2 strength, 2 defense, and it grants 2 strength, 1 plus 1 defense, plus 1 mind. A silver glow meditate is one that you can brew from Baldwin, and I'm using this for a subspecies that I'm going to create, or I'm still in the mindset of creating. Along with that, it's like you will also drop elemental stat stones when you farm the Coliseum in the low levels. Even if you can no longer get energy, like experience, from them, you can farm the levels that you are already in and get these stones, plus the all-encompassing eliminate, which has a chance of one-shot killing your opponents, depending on the strength of your dragon. And right now they're over 600. The lowest is 633 gems. And you can get eliminate from all levels. Let's see if there's any for treasure, just to let you guys know by the time of this video. One eliminate cost over. See, that is 5,600,000. Nope, it's 560. I don't know how to word that now. Crap. But there's 3 zeros. Well, 4 zeros and then a 56 at it. But yeah, these are very expensive stones, and these can only be found via the Coliseum. Now, where I have found them at, because trust me, all the dragons I have trained that are mine. Wrong area. I have found the stones here, 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 and here. The only place where you can't find it is, by my understanding, is here. And another thing, but yeah, eliminate is basically the gold standard. So I think that's all I wanted to finish today, to talk about for today. So this is Geeky Dragon, and don't be afraid to geek out about your passion. And I hope you liked this explanation of Blight Rising's Battlestones. Tell me if I missed anything. Goodbye.